Hello, I hope all is well. So I've been doing some pretty good work on my 10 HP Ironman, hoping to turn this guy into a decent Pker at some point. But before I could go much further, I decided I did need some money. I'm going to need that in the future for buying coal and iron for cannonballs, as well as for construction and buying runes for splashing. And I decided one of my best money-making methods would be to get my wood cutting up so that I could cut yews and get 75 fletching so that I could fletch and alch yew longbows for profit. There's level 50 crafting. That'll be important as well because as a 10 HP Ironman, every death will cost me a strength amulet, so I'm going to need a ton of those. Now, I know there are definitely more efficient ways to make money than cutting your own yews and fletching and alching yew longbows, but I like how AFK it is, especially in the woodcutting and fletching stage. I like to play other games or other accounts on RuneScape while I'm playing, so it's really helpful to have the AFK methods. And there is the 70 fletching, and I had like 1,200 yew logs cut, and I went ahead and then made 1,200 yew longbows. Figured that was going to make me just under 1 mil cash. I know I'm going to need many more mills to get the construction level I want, along with level 82 and eventually hopefully level 94 magic, but it is really easy just to woodcut and fletch while I'm working on 99 magic on my other account or just watching movies and stuff, so really helpful way to make money. But I ran into the problem that I needed 1,200 nature runes as well, and I found I've never seen anyone actually do this, but there are 2 respawns that you can telegrab on this island up in level 43 Wilderness near Callisto, and there is one of the spawns has 4 nature runes and the other has 3, so for the cost of 2 law runes you can get 7 nature runes, so that seems pretty good. I buy my law runes in the Mage Guild or Mage Arena bank, and they cost about 240 GP each. It's much cheaper to do this and telegrab the nature runes than it is to just pay 180 each for the natures. So I only ended up taking 50 law runes on each trip, which would net me 175 nature runes, and that was for 2 reasons. One, I didn't want to risk too much if I did die up here, and 2, you can only hop so many times before you end up having to wait to log back in, and 50 seemed like about the right number before it just got really annoying. So fortunately, I actually didn't die up here. I was only level 38 at the time, so I guess level 81 could get me, but it's right up by Callisto, so most people that would be up here would be level 100 plus or people trying to kill the level 100 pluses. And also, this was another way I went for nature runes, stealing from these chests in Ardoin, but these were really pretty annoying, and there is just enough of a respawn time so that it's not really worth waiting. I guess you could do this if you're playing on another account and just like every 10 or 12 seconds check back, but I really like the telegrab method better. And there is 55 magic, so I can go ahead and do my alchs. Level 60 magic, I now can do the Mage Guild. So I know this clip is a little out of place with most of the video being about making some money and getting some skills up, but I finished Troll Stronghold, which was my last Desert Treasure prereq quest, so hopefully I'll be able to do that pretty soon. I also did some Wilderness Slayer to get that level up a little bit, and also because I had Ice Warriors as a task, and they're pretty good herb seed droppers. I really need those Ranar and Harrowlander seeds for Prayer Potions and Guthix Rests. But this level 57 was insisting on attacking me up here. And it's really annoying with only 10 HP because you can be one-shot by pretty much anybody. But I did manage to get a clever way to protect myself from him by getting under attack from an Ice Warrior and keeping that particular Ice Warrior out of range of the cannon. There was nothing he could do, and he didn't have protection prayers, so he pretty much kind of had to go away. Now, of course, I couldn't let this guy get away with bullying my poor little 10 HP noob Ironman, and I have a pretty decent pure of my own, so I decided to come after him, but he had his level 90 friend rush to his defense. Now, I really just geared up real quick, and I didn't even organize my inventory right. I should have been on Ancients. That would have been really helpful, but I was alching, trying to get 99 magic, so I was on the wrong spellbook here. But, yeah, I decided I was just going to kill his friend because I was annoyed because he kept chasing around my Iron Man to hopefully kill him for nothing. And this just is one of those really satisfying PKs. And normally I am not a trash talker, but I was just really annoyed by these guys. And I don't care that I only got like 200k. It was more about principle. It was like I just wanted to be left alone. And after that, I was left alone and I finished my task and got 3 Ranar seeds, so it was great. And I made 236k, no complaints there. I also completed all of the diaries that a 10 HP 1 defense Ironman can, which is all of them except for Fremennik, because you need Fremennik Trials, Mauritania because you need to do Nature Spirit, which gives defense experience, and Western Provinces because that requires 30 chompy kills and that will give far too much HP experience. But in completing all of the diaries that I was capable of, was able to get up to 49 attack and a little over halfway to 50. My goal moving forward was to get 50 attack and 50 strength so that I can get maximum experience from tackling organized crime minigame. Now, the reason it took me a lot longer to finish this update video than the previous ones are because I spent a better part of the last 2 weeks or so doing a lot of barbarian fishing so that I would be able to get level 50 strength, which was the goal moving forward. I also got 72 fishing as well as level 50 agility, so I now have 50 agility and 50 thieving so that I can do the rogue's den and get the rogue outfit for better rewards while thieving. And I got my 50 strength so that I can move on to tackling organized crime. Hopefully I'll be able to gain combat experience much faster doing that than by fishing for a couple K experience an hour. So here's where my account sits right now, just shy of that 50-50 attack and strength goal. I'm sitting at 61 magic and pretty happy with the 72 fletching, woodcutting, and fishing. Also total level 1070, so I'm about 180 short of getting into those 1250 worlds, which I really want to use to PK. I'm almost a millionaire after alching all those U longbows, just a little bit short. My bank, I normally organize them much better than this, and I just haven't got around to it. But I've got my cannon, I've got some cash, I've got some cannonballs, and I'm ready to go. I do hope you enjoyed this video, found it somewhat interesting, and I will continue posting these. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.